Welcome back to another episode of The Breakfast Table. I'm your host, Robbie, and welcome to episode number 5 Candy. Everybody loved candy as a kid, everybody loves candy now. And so, in today's podcast video, we are going to be looking at the top 50 most common and most enjoyed candy here in the USA. I'm so excited to start this podcast video. Obviously, you guys have been enjoying the podcast videos. It's been having a lot of views on it. My friend told me the other day at school that he watched my last podcast video on his band trip, and he thought it was absolutely fire and it was goated. And I was like, "Thank you, bro. Appreciate it." Like, I thought a lot of people didn't actually like watch podcast videos in general, but thank you for all y'all who enjoy these sort of videos. So, without further ado, let's get into it. I have a list up on my computer here of the top 50 most loved candies in the US. So we have starting with candy number 1, M&Ms. Now, here's the thing about M&Ms in my opinion. I love a good pack of M&Ms. But whenever you hold it for too long or in your hand or something, I went to a concert at my school one time and I bought these M&Ms, and so I kept holding them in my lap, waiting, like watching the actual performance. And then during intermission, I realized that I still have the M&Ms, and I was just like opening them up, ready to eat, and they're all melted. I take one out, they're squishy, and the chocolate like has all melted, and I'm like, bro, are you serious right now? Like they were literally melted, and I tried one, and it just didn't taste like an M&M. The M&M needs to be firm. And you know how sometimes like you get a bag and you like touch it to your cheek or something? I don't know if people do this. Is it just me that's weird that I do this? But like I take it and I put it up to my cheek and it's actually cold. When it's cold and firm is the best M&M. Okay, not when it's melted or anything. That's disgusting. I mean, it's still good, but it just ruins the flavor. It ruins the fun of M&Ms. And so I'm gonna have to give M&Ms a 9 out of 10 because it's just bad when it's melted. It needs to be thick and firm. To our next candy, as we scroll down, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Now, I'm allergic to all nuts, so I can't have Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I'm definitely allergic. So if I were to eat one, it would not be good. So Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, again, I've never had it. I've heard a lot of people are absolute suckers for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I'm not sure about you guys watching this video, but if I had to rate this one, I'll keep this one short, simple, and sweet and quick. I'll give it like probably like a 6 out of 10 because I feel like even if I could have peanut butter, I wouldn't really be a fan. I'm not really like that sort of like type of guy. So I'm gonna give Reese's peanut butter bars a 6 out of 10. But moving on to our next yummy candy bar, and honestly, in my opinion, this next candy bar, which I'm about to witness to you, in my opinion, it just sucks. Like it's good, but it sucks. And you guys are gonna be so mad when you watch this, okay? You're gonna be like, Robbie, what are you talking about? Alright? Mr. Hershey's bar. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Robbie, what the heck? Hershey's are good. And I agree with you. Hershey's are good. But they don't beat other chocolate. I've had way better chocolate in my life. I've had let's see, I've had the old Mr. Beast bar. Fantastic. I've had other chocolates like, I guess Hershey Kisses is still made by Hershey, but like I've had different brands of chocolate. I've had like chocolate from like a store that didn't have nuts in it. It was actually fire. I had the old Mr. Beast bar before it went extinct. It was really good. I want to try the new Mr. Beast bar to see if it's better than Hershey's. A lot of people say it's better than Hershey's. I've literally even had like chocolate covered things. It's just kind of sucks. And I mean, the taste is good, but like here's the thing. You eat a Hershey bar and you kind of like tear it off, and it's like the first few tastes, and it doesn't taste good when it's melted. But I feel like this might just be me. But when you like after you get to like the fourth or fifth piece, it just doesn't hit different, if you know what I mean. And it's just it just sucks, man. I mean, like I don't even know what to say at this point, but like it's just all right. I'm half and half for Hershey's, half and half. Okay, so I have to do it. I'm gonna give Hershey's a 6.7. For any of y'all that know what 6.7 is, excuse me. But moving on, I'm sorry, guys. I'm such a hater for Hershey's. I'm so sorry, guys. And sometimes it's good. I mean, I feel like some Hershey bars I get, as I said before, they have to be thick and crisp and creamy. Other ones I feel like they're just not. It just doesn't hit. But moving on to our next bar. And again, another one I'm allergic to, Snickers. Now, this one actually has like a full on nut inside of it. I feel like the peanut butter Reese's bars are better, that I would enjoy that more than the Snickers, but the Snickers actually have the full on nut in them. And this one, I'm probably going to give it like I'm going to go, I'm going to go 5 out of 10. Because like I don't really like the fact that the actual nut is like you're biting into soft chocolate, like a crispy wafery substance, and then you hit the nut and you have to like chew it, and it's just I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. Yeah, I feel like just biting into the thing, like you get the wafery feeling, and then you bite into the nut, and you're like, what? Like, I mean, I might be wrong. I don't even might know what I'm yapping about, but y'all, that's just my opinions. And anyways, this is the podcast video where we get to talk about things. So, I mean, I'm just saying. But I'm gonna give Snickers a 5. I do feel like Reese's peanut butter cups are better in this situation, but just my opinion. But moving on to our next candy bar. And this one, oh man, dude. Oh, it's an absolute banger. Kit Kat. Kit Kats are so good. They're also kind of like a wafery like snack. And this one, these are terrible. Terrible when they're melted. You have to have the crispiness, the crunch, and the wafer all put together for it to be the best experience for a Kit Kat. Because I've held it in my hand too long and it melts and then it gets all sticky over your hands. It's just the worst feeling. But the crispiness of it, oh my gosh, I love a good Kit Kat. I mean, take a break, have a Kit Kat. Oh man, but I love Kit Kats. I'm gonna have to rate this one a 10 out of 10 because like Kit Kats are just they're so good. And like, have you seen those ones that like when you go to like a store and you literally they're very rare, but like if you go to like a gas station, there's these literally like foot long uh Kit Kat bars at like Walmart and everything. They're literally this big. Not gonna lie, this big. And you're literally holding it up. You're like, holy crap! And it literally has like probably like 1,000 pieces of like of a giant Kit Kat. Like, Bless me. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. But when you see that like footlong, there's probably like 1,000 pieces like molded together, and it's just like so cool. Kit Kats are just amazing, bro. They just, I don't know, the wafer crunchiness mixed in with the chocolate is the best feeling. It's like so good. So I have to give Mr. Kit Kat bar a 10 out of 10. And guys, if you see my last few shorts, I can't do it anymore because for some reason YouTube hates me for doing those like trying different things YouTube shorts. But if you saw those recentest videos, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Like and subscribe. You know what I'm talking about. But Mr. Kit Kat, 10 out of 10 is just the goated um bar. But moving on to our next candy bar. And this one, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give this one a mid. Alright, these next ones are mid. Twix. Now you may be thinking, Robbie, Twix is amazing. But in my opinion, Twix is mid, bro. Twix is mid. It's mid because I don't know. I'm looking at the picture here, and it looks like it has a wafer in it, but it also has like caramel filled into it. And I'm like, I don't even know if it's caramel. It could be like peanut butter. I don't think it's. I think it is caramel. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section down below if I remember to turn on the comments at all. But let me know down in the comments below if it's peanut butter or if it's caramel. But I freaking hate caramel, dude. It's freaking disgusting. And I've tried so many things with caramel in it. Not a fan. I've tried caramel with apples and a lot of people like that. And I'm like, it's just not good, bro. And you're probably like, what is wrong with you, Robbie? It's disgusting. I don't like it. It's not good. So for Twix, I'm gonna have to go rough. I'm gonna have to go hard. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, guys. I have to. I, I, I don't even know. I think Twix even has the may contain sign on it, so I don't know if I'd be able to have it anyways because of my severe nut allergy. But just saying. Oh, and the other thing that's cool about Twix is, I don't know if you guys really pay attention to this, but are you a left Twix guy or a right Twix guy? Let me know in the comments. Because apparently, this is some kind of hack, but apparently, if you have a left Twix, like sometimes there's regular Twixes, there's left Twixes, and right Twixes. But apparently, this hack is cool. I don't know if it's true. Let me know in the comments. But apparently, if you have a left Twix, it's impossible to open it on the right side. And if you have a right Twix, it's impossible to open it from the left side. I don't know if this is true. I've tried many times before. I remember getting a left and right Twix, and I tried each of the sides, and no matter how hard I pulled, I couldn't get it. Then when I tried the side that it was asking me to pull on, one rip, easily down the side. So easy. But maybe you know what? I gotta make a YouTube short about that. Like, is it possible to like break the other side of the Twix or something? But anyways, maybe I'll do that when I'm older because I don't have any left Twix and right Twix on me right now. But Twix, I have to go hard. 4 out of 10. It just doesn't look good. But moving on to our next candy, and this one for some people is an absolute banger. But I would say this one is also kind of mid. Twizzlers. Now, here's the thing about Twizzlers. I'll only eat the Hershey's ones. The Hershey's flavored Twizzlers, those are fire. But the regular Twix, nah. I, I, I'm not a fan. Like the cherry ones or like the strawberry ones or whatever, like the ropes or whatever. Not a fan, dude. Not a fan. So, yeah, not really a fan of Twizzlers. I've had them at my Grammy's house. She always has the Hershey ones. They're so good. They're fire. But the regular Twizzlers, and I've heard that there's other flavors too. Like there's like a peach flavored or whatever. That just sounds nasty. Like that, dude. That literally sounds disgusting, man. Like literally, like it's so bad, bro. It's like I I to be honest, I it's who's eating a peach flavored who's eating peach flavored? Nobody. Well, probably lots of people, but for me, nah, bro. It just seems disgusting. But Twizzlers, only the Hershey ones are good. I do kind of like how they're like stretchy, so like you have to like actually like bite in and you have to like pull it. Like that's so satisfying. That's the only thing I like about Twizzlers. I mean, if I was offered a Twizzler, I might go for it, but I'm definitely going for the Hershey ones more than Twizzlers. So I think I'm gonna give Twizzlers a 7 out of 10. And let me know, guys, if any of this you agree with me or disagree with me. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, let me know what your opinions are. I'd like to hear from you. But moving on to our next candy bar, and this one also kind of mid, Skittles. Now, some of the flavors are good. Green apple and like the tutti frutti or whatever it is. I really don't even know all the flavors of Skittles, but Skittles are just mid, bro. Like those are like some of the only good flavors, like green apple and everything. But like they just don't have what it takes to be an M&M. Like I know they're an M&M and M, and they have the S instead of the M on the front of the Skittles. But I don't know. But whenever I bite into it, it just I feel like I want it to be more of like a crunch, like an M&M. But the way that Skittles are designed with that, it, it just doesn't do it for me. So I'm gonna have to give Skittles 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. But there are some other flavors of Skittles. There's like a sour Skittles. Now those look fire. Those ones I want to try because I'm not really like a big sour person, but like those sour Skittles actually look good. I think I'd rather have sour Skittles than regular Skittles. And anyways, that's just my opinion. So anybody don't get mad at me for it, alright? But that's my opinion on Skittles. But moving on to our next candy bar. Oh shoot. Oh, oh. Okay. Three Musketeers. Now I don't know if it's just Musketeers or Three Musketeers, but I think this is another kind of like wafery, chocolate-ish candy, and I feel like I would like it, but I think it's also a may contain thing. Again, I've never had a Three Musketeer before because my dad always would like take the nut things, like the may contain nut things, and then I'd take the nut free things. But honestly, bro, I would try it. I don't know exactly what the flavoring is inside. If it has like caramel or something, probably not. But it has like a wafery feeling, and then like a maybe like chocolate inside, or like some kind of like liquidy gooey something. I think I would give it a try. Again, never had a musketeer before, but literally today I had a big appointment where I had to literally do a skin test thing for like testing to see if I was still allergic to peanuts, and there literally was like bumps. I'll show you on my arm. But they literally put, I don't know if you can see it. Wait. These lines on. And so this first bump right here, that plus, is where they put the regular medicine, and that was the one that like actually I got affected to. And then these other ones they put like peanuts, tree nuts, soy protein, like the soy protein, not soy lecithin, and then like horsehair, and then like other things because I'm like allergic to horses, and all the other like contaminants that like I'm allergic to, almonds, cashews, walnuts, and some of them weren't that bad, but other ones like really like growing like big pimples, and it was itchy. It was so bad. It was so bad. Like I literally had to keep my hands flat because I did both arms, and it was itching so bad. I wanted to itch it so bad, and I couldn't. And they were just like, "Nope, you gotta sit there, and you gotta deal with it. Suck it up and deal with it." And I'm like, oh, come on, dude. But I made it through. I still freaking wish I never had to do that. My mom didn't even tell me I had a skin thing today. I don't think she even knew. But, oh well. Life is life. What do you expect? The do's and the don'ts, the ups and the downs. What do you expect? But, anyways, moving on to our next candy. That's not really a candy, so we're gonna skip that one. I will tell you what it is. It was Pez. But kind of, I think it kind of sucks honestly. So I'd give it like a 2 out of 10 because like none of the flavors are good. Like they all taste the same. Like they taste so weird, and there's these little tablets, and you like take one out of the Pez dispenser, you eat it, you're done. You eat the next one, you're done, and by that time you've eaten like the 10 little things in there, and you want more, and you're like, but it's not good. It's just so 2 out of 10. But moving on to our next candy bar. And honestly, I think that this candy bar in particular is my favorite chocolate and favorite chocolate bar or candy I have ever had. It is so good. Dove chocolate. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you what a sucker I am for Dove. My Grammy literally has a bowl every time we come to visit her, has a bowl of Dove chocolates on her tabletop next to the dining room table. Every single time I want something. Like sometimes, when you get that feeling like dinner's like many hours away, but you want like a little snack to like hold you until later. Or sometimes you get that feeling where you randomly want something to eat, even if you're not hungry, but you just can't decide and you're looking through your refrigerator and everything. This is what it is for me that helps me. Dove chocolate. I just go up to the bowl, grab a little thing, grab a few, open them up. Oh, the creaminess is just so good. The creaminess is amazing. Just the chocolate itself, just the way it like melts in your mouth is like the best feeling of like biting into a Dove chocolate. And it's so cool because when you unwrap the little wrappers, it has like little quotes of the day of like from famous people or like little quote things. It's so cool and you can like read them out to your friends, little facts and everything. It's kind of like the Snapple bottles, when you would get those glass. I don't think they even make, but they used to have these glass Snapple bottles, and when you popped open the cap, there would be like a little fact on it. It'd be like fact number 783 or 1183 or whatever it is. But it would be cool. But when you still open like the little plastic bottles, you get like a fact, and it's just so cool. So Dove, I have to rate it a 10 out of 10. It is just the best chocolate, and the dark chocolate ones, surprisingly, that are like they like are red, uh, tin folded, and like the blue tin folded is like the original. Usually, I hate dark chocolate, but those Dove ones are actually not bad. They're not bad. But moving on to our next candy bar, Baby Ruth. Again, not a fan. Probably wouldn't try because it actually has the full on nut in it, and I feel like that would be weird to chew on. So I'm gonna give it Baby Ruth. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna give it a 3. I don't know if I gave the other one like a 4 or whatever. But moving on, we got Milky Way. Now this one is like a more wafery one, and I think this one has caramel in it. So I'm not really a fan. As I said, caramel. I just freaking hate it. So I think I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5. Anyway, some of these I'm kind of going through quick because I'm not really like a fan and I've never really had them before. But moving on, Butterfingers. Again, I think it has caramel in it, but I definitely would probably try it if it maybe didn't have caramel. But if you know, you know. So I'm going to give Butterfingers also a 5. Now, so this next candy has caramel in it, but it's so little that I actually like it. Like, I don't like a lot of caramel, but this I'll actually eat because it's actually good, even though it has a little bit of caramel in it. And that is Rolos. Rolos, Rolos baked into a cookie. is the best thing you've ever had. You take a Rolo, you bake it into the cookie, and you eat the cookie with the Rolo with a little bit of caramel. It is so good. My friends gave me some one time. I didn't think I was gonna like the Rolo, so I like took it off separate and then tried it like with the cookie. Oh my gosh, it was amazing, dude. So Rolo is the only thing with caramel that I will eat. Nothing else of like the big filled caramel and everything I would do. So I'm gonna give Rolo a 10 out of 10. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep, and it says right here, fun fact, Rolo candy is a fun ingredient to add to cookie recipes. Oh yeah, bro, it's so good. All right, moving on to our next candy, York peppermint patties. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna throw it right off the back, right off the bus, because this is why it's getting a 9 out of 10. So I like York, but I feel like it's a little too minty for me. Again, it might just be my taste buds or my opinion or whatever. But let me let me guys, let me know if you agree with me. But I feel like it's not like a regular minty thing. It just has a little too much mint. Like you know how like spicy things have like a little too much spice in it. I feel like York has a little too much mint in it. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It's still good, but I think it's a little too minty for me. And it just decreases the flavor by just a little bit though. By just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to give that one a 9 out of 10. But moving on to our last three, because I realized that my parents' Bible study is about to end, and I gotta end this video. Normally, I would make it a lot longer, but I have to like go say goodbye to everybody. So moving on to our last three, um, three candy bars, and I'm gonna be quick with them. Number one, Mr. Good Bar. Basically, kind of a knockoff of Hershey's. I mean, it's still a Hershey's bar, Mr. Good Bar, but it has the full on nut in it again. Again, probably wouldn't do it because it would feel weird to bite into. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Number two, Starburst. I love Starbursts. There's like different flavors. There's like the cherry, the orange, the lemon, and the pink. Like I don't know, it's like I don't know what the pink one is flavored or like strawberry or whatever. But out of all those colors, pink is the best. Then orange, then yellow, and then the purplish maroonish color. I love Starburst. The way it just like sticks to your mouth and you have to like actually chew on it, even though it's like small and you like eat one and you swallow it and you're done and you have to pop another one in your mouth, even though it doesn't like last for very long. I still love Starburst. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10 just because it's too small and I feel like I have to like give myself multiple if you know what I mean. Because like I feel like they run out in your mouth, the flavor runs out too quick. But I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because I do love the stickiness. And moving on to our last candy bar, and I might make a part two on this video next week. I have the podcast video, so we can go over the rest of the candy bars that you might be thinking, hey, where was this candy bar? But we're talking about Crunch. Now, Crunch. So this one is actually doesn't seem that bad. My dad eats these all the time. It's his favorite chocolate candy. And I feel like this one is really good because I love anything chocolate mixed with wafer. And this is exactly what it is. Of course, it does say may contain, so a lot of these candies I can't freaking have. So I really want to be able to grow out of my peanut allergy so I could have these things because it's so freaking annoying that I can't have these candies. But I think Crush, my chest is and throat is not doing well. But excuse me, I have the hiccups. Okay, we're good. I always like tell people like if I somehow like am having a coughing fit and then I hiccup afterwards, like and everything. I'm so scared that I'm actually like gonna like the hiccups are gonna like come on. Oh gosh, hiccups again. Oh gosh, I think I might have the hiccups. Gosh, but every single time I have a coughing fit, excuse me, guys. Every single time that I have a coughing fit, I always seem to hiccup like a bad hiccup afterwards, and it's so annoying because I'm a- I don't even remember. No, yeah, I've only had hiccups once in my life, and I only had it for like 10 to 15 minutes, so it was kind of annoying, but I've never had them since. But I always feel like whenever I have that short little hiccup, then I'm gonna get them again, and I often do. I, I just had three right now, and I always tell people, oh no, I might have hiccups, and so I was like, wait a second, because then you're gonna have to like scare them out of me. So I wait a second, and I'm like, okay, they're gone. Oh man, I'm so glad I don't have them. Bro, I was freaking coughing. I hiccuped 3 times on this video. Bro, I thought for sure I was gonna get the hiccups because it was like it actually felt like a like sometimes you feel like you have like a fake hiccup in you, but then when you have like a real hiccup, you feel like you actually get hiccups and everything. And I wonder if like girls get hiccups more than boys because I feel like a lot of times at my school I hear girls hiccuping more than boys, and I don't really see a lot of boys hiccuping, and maybe like younger girls and then boys like teenagers and stuff instead of like high school girls or like college girls or boys or whatever. But anyways, I didn't know we were getting into science anatomy now. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for enjoying the podcast video. If you're not already Random Robbie subscriber, don't forget to go down below and smash that freaking like button. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on a future battle, and smash that freaking subscribe button. It'll help me out so much. Can't wait to see you in the next podcast video. As I said in my last YouTube short, since I'm tired with like coming after karate and everything on Sunday, Random Robbery Reacts video will be every other week. So instead of doing Sunday, it'll be Sunday, no video, Sunday, no video, Sunday, and so on and so forth. Random Robbie channel, Random Robbie schedule is the same. Random Robbie videos every Monday and Wednesday, and then podcast video every other Monday and Wednesday. Um, and then yeah, I was also busy the last podcast video because today's Wednesday, so I couldn't on Monday because I was busy. Wait, did I upload? No, I did upload. Yeah, I did upload. So Random Robbie video every Monday and Wednesday, podcast video every other Monday and Wednesday, and then Random Robbie Rejoices from my Christian channel every Saturday and Sunday. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all y'all who are subscribing. I want to give a quick shout out to 2 of my friends who are subscribed to the channel who absolutely loved that went on the band trip and that they absolutely loved watching these videos. I want to give a shout out to Rishi and Rishi, if you're watching this, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but let me know at school. Rishi Patel, I believe. Rishi Patel? Or is it Rishi Patel? I believe it's Patel, though, because I've heard most people say Patel. Uh, like, I've heard, like, other famous people named, like, when I searched it up, they said, Patel, like a different name of Patel instead of Patel. And I also want to give a shout out to Lincoln Donegan. Love you, Link. Love you, bro. So Rishi and Lincoln, shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching my goat videos. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And I will see all of you in the next podcast video.